Well, you get a combination of our latest thinking. We're experimenting in our workshops, so people who come are helping us build.
The community that we have at these events is just a really beautiful manifestation of Bridge. Some of our clients, but Jane's mum and dad came this year, you know, friends, associates who all come together and have just some space to have some conversations. Half an hour in, we had the entire BridgeFest singing in harmony. Already people are ready just to join in and have a different experience. We knew we wanted to have a theme this year, which was about evolution.
Evolution is a framework of organisational growth. We were particularly exploring that, how certain conversations in organisations can be operating at lower levels and they can sometimes get stuck.
Big realisations for people actually when they saw the different stages and could really resonate why certain conversations were more difficult.
Our Systems, Our World is about broader dynamics that we find ourselves preoccupied with in the world, what's happening politically, socially, in our families and communities. It's been a really big, heavy year globally, politically, so just an opportunity for everyone to connect in a group. We had some really cool, creative and insightful things that came back to us through poetry, through an experience. It's been a really deep, emotional, connecting kind of experience. Yeah, it's been really nourishing.
The title of the session is Getting Better at Being Human. Well, the first big message was, paradoxically, the first step to getting better is not to feel that we need to get better.
We asked people to take a heavy rock and crush it down until it became a powder as a metaphor for breaking our big things down. And then we mixed with that some colourful paints.
We also wanted to leave them feeling quite uplifted. So Naomi had kind of primed her to start singing. She sang a song called True Colours. It was very emotive at that moment. People were painting with bright colours, painting that signified their intent for themselves.
True colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. True colors, true colors. True colors shining through. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show you your true colors. True colors, true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow.
It was power of play getting in touch with your inner puppy. How can we reconnect with that spirit that we had as very small children, before we started to think in competitive terms, before it was about winning and losing, or before it was about impressing? My intention when I invite somebody to play is to be as open and surrendering as possible. This isn't scripted, I don't know what's going to happen. It says something about the vulnerability that both people show. Letting go of the, oh, what are people going to think of me, or is my bum sticking out now?
It was a session looking at purpose, both personal purpose and purposeful advantage. The personal purpose work tends to have been separate from organisational purpose. Felt like there was good engagement, and I think we were quite ambitious in what we were trying to cover, but I think we gave it the space it needed.
Quite a mixed audience, people from very different backgrounds and very different interests. They seemed very thoughtful. I think it had prompted people to think both at an individual level and an organisational level.
Practice does not make perfect, and it was a slight cheat because actually what we were more exploring was the practice part and not the perfect part. Juggling is something a bit like meditation or yoga. It's just doing it relentlessly doesn't work. You have to start exploring what's going on. Right hand seems okay, but my left hand's struggling. Someone said, I just don't want to let go, because if I let go, I know I'm going to drop them. And then people seeing parallels in the rest of their life. Someone said it was incredibly good fun, but yet it was sort of lightly profound at the same time.
It was quite a simple session. We were looking at relationships and how we can evolve them by changing something within ourselves or by seeing them in a new light.
We did it standing in the room with physical placement, really kind of embodying the relationship they were working on.
And I think it's just very liberating when they come into a session that they think is going to be all about fixing something or themselves, and actually there's just a gentle compassion that often emerges.
When the insight or the learning happens, it happens so simply.
Quite tearful watching everyone come for breakfast this morning and feeling like this is what we'd created.
Everybody's just had a smile on their face.
There's something about the quality of these workshops that's different from anything else that we do.
It's the connection with everybody, and this sort of wildly eclectic group of people that come together.
Just helps people get really real, I think really honest, really quickly.
I think we've got a natural propensity to want to learn anyway, and I think the fact that they're prepared to do that in partnership, I think is a real strength for Bridge.
We will definitely be doing BridgeFest next year.
It'll probably grow. We hope to stay in the same venue because we've fallen in love with this place.